Last time on Leisure Suit Larry 4, The Curse of Monkey Island.
Where do I start?
It's us. We are the missing floppies of Leisure Suit Larry 4.
Your quest to recover the floppies held by Ludmilla, Anastrasya, and Valenta. You'll never copy this floppy.
All 5 inches of it.
Why isn't silent mode
You
on?
wouldn't copy a floppy, would you?
Watch me. Well, for some reason the streamer
Well,
mode
if I
didn't turn on.
flick that little thingy in the corner of it, yes.
Yeah.
Or cover it with tape if it's missing.
Does Gen Alpha, is that like Gen Z where they think that actual diskettes and floppy disks are 3D printed save icons?
Yes,
I have heard of
generation where people
that.
don't know where these old, like, telephone and floppy disk icons, they don't know what it means.
It'll be interesting to see if it ever updates and like what it would change to for.
Well, it's like in Resident Evil, they have like the typewriter as a save icon now. It's like, what is that?
Oh yeah.
Where do these pause and play icons come from?
Yeah. They still have those in like DVD players and stuff, so. And remotes.
Or was that iconography actually invented by like Sony for the Walkman?
Pause and
Or did it
play?
predate that?
Good question. Maybe not the Walkman, like boomboxes.
That's true. That existed way
Records,
before
well, not
that.
records. 8-tracks.
Yeah, I love like history of like common stuff like that.
They forgot to trademark it. So. Imagine if they had a trademark on that and like only Sony Walkmans had those icons.
What is the hand gesture these days for telling someone to roll their window down?
Yeah, good question.
Oh my god, is that? Yeah, oh my god.
I think you just point
part-
down. I think you just. I do miss the whole like overly labored when you're like you have an old car and it does not roll
Yeah.
down very well, and so you're just like.
I have a picture of a key. It's like, what's this? I just press a button on my dashboard and it reads my DNA.
I just use my tongue reader.
Yeah, I just lick my dashboard.
Never should have let the porn industry develop user interface and user experience design for cars.
I mean, like, someday we might have, like, credit cards, you know, just on your phone.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have my
or
credit cards on
it's
my
a chip
phone
in your finger.
and my watch. I do.
Yeah.
I signed up for a credit card on my walk years ago, and I was able to pay for my lunch at the end of that walk with my watch, with that new credit card. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm all set up now. Last time on Curse of Strahd, the adventure game. Ludmilla taunts you as she unleashes... I didn't write a summary, so I'm just going to read the proper summary. Ludmilla taunts you as she unleashes the gargoyles as you approach her in the entrance of Castle Ravenloft. Sensing the symbol of Ravenkind, she attempts to use darkness to attempt to steal it, but Vio is able to escape the darkness before it becomes an option. Ludmilla flees and lets the gargoyles weaken you first. After the fight, you follow the mist into the cathedral, where the bride is laying in wait. She ambushes you, her body resembling mist. Ludmilla fights to the death as you overcome her tricks. The first bride lays dead, her body charred by the holy light emanating from the symbol of Ravenkind. And I kind of remembered after the fact, you could just walk out of the mist and she would have been forced to go out of it. So,
Good
But
for
you
next
can't
time.
really-
good for next time.
You do have to remember that you can't necessarily know where the edge of the mist is while you're inside of it.
Yeah. But should have
that's why.
had Esmeralda suggest it, but I was so entrenched actually doing the fight, I forgot about it. Anyway, you discover that stairs to the catacombs are indeed blocked by a recently constructed wall. Reviewing the map, you decide the best way to reach Gertruda is by the stairs you use to ascend from the lower levels, which leads to the king's chamber. You've taken a short rest. That's where we ended up.
Oh, and we used the talk to the dead talisman thing we have, and she gave the most unhelpful answers you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, she was not responsive to that.
I have them all here. Let me read them out. Where is Gertruda? Master keeps her hidden in the castle. How do we get to here? How do we get to there from here? Walk. Alternate entrance to the catacombs. There's no secret passage. How many people are still in the castle? Several. Which floor is Gertruda on? A higher floor. I don't know if she's actually a bitch or a little bit, yeah. I don't know if she's a bitch or if Joey's just, a bitch.
As useful as she was in life.
What was the answer to the entrance to the catacombs?
No secret passage is what I wrote down.
Oh, in the block.
As we get there, there's no part, yeah, there's no alternate or secret passage, is at least what she said.
At least to the ones on the stairs.
Yeah.
And this situation is exactly why every one of my wizards I want to have Featherfall.
But during the break, I'm going to say Esmeralda kind of observes the block passage and says, may take some time, but we could probably break through this.
Oh, also we threw her body, put her body onto the altar in the
broken one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of destroyed this room.
Does anybody have any way to move stone or earth or rock or anything?
You think I would, but I don't.
Yeah, thought I'd check.
Not without making a lot of noise.
Same here. I mean, I could just let the cannon keep blasting at it, but I don't see how well that would be maybe a good thing.
Could be a load-bearing false wall.
Irina speaks up and goes, that might not be a bad idea, but I need to find my friend. She looks at her map. We take the stairway that we used to ascend from the servants' quarters. She goes, the floor above us is the audience chamber. You mentioned a backwards throne. That's kind of weird. Then above that should be the king's apartment on the floor above that.
To the king's apartment, then?
Yes, let's go.
I'm good with that, yeah.
Lead the way.
Oh, okay. I do have the map.
I mean, we it's literally where we came from, so.
Yeah. So she heads over here.
Yep.
She will go up one floor. So you would be right here. She goes up. Okay, up above, it's King's Chambers, and then above that is where you stayed during the previous night.
Vogelsuch is going to peek into the door that we passed by.
Okay.
Boop. We'll do it stealthily.
You look into the watch's barracks.
15.
Peek in.
Well, that's scary.
Is this just actually a haunted house? That's what it really feels like?
Don't we already know that? We've actually been haunted here.
That's true. I guess it's not a home, though.
Maybe it's a home, but it's not a house.
It's a house, not a home.
Right. You peek into this room, Vogelsuch. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed space is directly in front of the doors, east and the west walls. In the center of the clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. And he does have like ashen gray skin, so he does look like an undead. And you see his shaky figure, like his shaky hand holding a quill pen, and he's like leaning super close to it, like just scribbling notes. He doesn't really take notice of the door opening.
Can you zoom in on the icon or on the token?
Oh, I think I have.
Shift C. Or that works too. For sale, baby shoes, never worn.
This keeps getting longer and longer. He's scribbling his notes.
Just gonna look at him for a bit.
Vogelsuch, is there anything in there?
Death of the author?
Author?
I motion in. An undead attempting to write?
Yeah? What's
Minerva's
that?
gonna look. Minerva's gonna look in as well, and it looks like an old man writing, right?
Yeah, an old man. He's clearly like a ghoul.
Okay.
It's nice
I'm gonna.
and all, but
I'm gonna enter. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm gonna go in.
Minerva.
I'll follow Minerva.
He might know something.
What's the thing to do the full screen?
Shift Z while you're selecting the token. Yep. Do it again. I accidentally clicked off as soon as it came up.
No, Shift Z.
There he is.
That's what I was gonna say.
The corpse-like figure atop the stool is, or once was, an elderly man, clad in a high-collared, once crisp white shirt, a deep brown vest, and a light pink ascot, all of which have grown faded and rotted with the ravages of age. His thinning, white-haired comb-over is neatly parted over his pallid, wrinkled forehead, and his gaunt, ash-gray face is framed by an oppressively thick pair of mutton chops. His near-skeletal hands tremble slightly as he scribbles along a crumbling parchment scroll, his gray eyes never once flickering in your direction. Carry the 2 here. Yes, that's right. Oh, nothing's changed since last time. He just scrolls along.
I'm gonna walk over and just peek at what he's writing.
Minerva's gonna go with Vogelsuch.
Give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna do it at a disadvantage because I'm not trying to be stealthy at this point.
Yeah, let's just see if he notices you.
Yeah. Well, pretty good rolls otherwise. 12.
12.
I got a 9. I'm wearing scale armor.
Yeah, he essentially, when you start looking over, he sees like a shadow form across the page. And he looks up, and you're like, ah! And he nearly like topples over on his chair.
Oh, sorry to disturb you.
Oh, you're new.
Oh yes, I guess we are. We seem to. We're looking for someone. Have you heard of a woman named Gertruda?
Grude.
She's one of the humans that the Lord keeps here?
Oh. I did catch a glimpse of a young lady in the castle that was very much alive. Should find her upstairs. In her eyes, his eyes kind of drift back to the table, to the parchment, or to like the book, and you wanted to see what was on there. It seems to be an account of treasure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vogelsuch does not look up at him at all. He just completely keeps trying to read what's there. What do I see on the inventory? Anything that we're looking for? Or just him accounting the coffers of the castle?
It seems to be mostly gold amounts, some magical items. Give me a quick investigation as you're reading this list upside down. Just one page of it.
Quick, do an accounting check.
When I have an ability check that uses a skill, I can roll a d6 immediately after. I don't think that's going to help. 2?
2? Yeah. He goes, this must be a foreign language. I don't recognize the alphabet.
I go
Good
over.
thing Minerva got a 5.
Yeah.
I go over to the other side so I can read it right side up.
You just hear him mumbling. If only Count Strahd would let me properly tabulate the items he added to the old treasury over the years. Too many trinkets and baubles, all layered in dust. No ledger entries, no tallies. And he expects the numbers to match. The old wight scratches his chin, grunting.
Really?
At least the old girl keeps an eye on them, bless her heart. A dreadful business when she was alive, though, a right shame. Wait, who are you again? Why are you here?
To organize the trinkets. Just let us know which ones they are and who this old girl is that we should be talking to about them.
I mean the red-haired woman.
Who? I said of Irina. Who's the red-haired woman?
He points Irina. You're kind of like her.
Is it Gertruda?
Truda. No, I don't quite remember her name. A long time ago.
By any chance, is this the original lady he had a crush on and killed his brother for? That he's referring to? Just can't remember her name.
Tatiana. Tatiana?
Yeah. Minerva's gonna say Tatiana?
That does sound familiar. Memory's not what it used to be.
Well, that was quite some time ago, so...
But if you want to properly tally the treasures so I can get a proper inventory, that would be a great help for old Leaf.
It is just a coincidence that we are looking for some specific treasure or trinkets or items of value. Perhaps you could throw us in the right direction and we could start there.
Yeah. He goes, well, these items are the property of Count Strahd.
We wish to tabulate them for the Count.
Are you new hires?
We are from the... I was going to say from the IRS. It doesn't work here. You could say that.
Yes, we're here to help.
Are you familiar with perhaps a... real quick, I think we have this dragon skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're mostly looking for that statuette of... It's like
Are you familiar with a... perhaps a valuable spear or a Another thing, a relic of sorts, a small statue of a person praying.
Give me a deception check first.
It's
That's fair.
12.
+6. 24.
Just a couple of liars. Okay, you're doing a much better job than I am.
We
Well, if you could,
wish to start from the beginning.
if you're here to help me count inventory in the old treasury, that would be a great help.
Cut your time
I
down
can finally
in-
get this list in order.
Numerical.
Yeah, I use lots of
Alphabetical.
I use lots of numbers.
Size. Date entry.
He'll kind of get a shaking hand. He opens up a desk drawer, pulls out a parchment and like a fountain pen. He goes, "Take an inventory, count up all the coins, all the treasures, all the trinkets."
What did he give us? I'm sorry.
Basically something to write it down with, like parchment.
Okay, good. And where should we start?
It says, the entrance is in the study upstairs. Don't quite remember how to get in though, so you might have to poke around a bit. But that nice, nice red-haired woman always watches over it.
Right. Well, we'll be off to do that. Have a great day, Leaf.
Ha ha ha! See what you did there.
What's that?
I think.
Vogel just starts laughing. No one knows why.
even
it was
Minerva's
for-
like,
Leaf was the bartender ghost in Waterdeep.
He was, but probably not the same.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Oh, I missed the actual name before. I thought you were just referencing
Oh, I didn't say his last name. His name is Leaf Lipsage.
Erickson.
Lipsage.
Oh.
yeah, I looked at the thing. And he did say, like, oh, that'd really help old Leaf out, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got the hover to see names on because the words are so freaking big on
Yeah,
this
they are.
giant map. To the study then, ladies and gentlemen and NBs.
Well, I'm assuming we're out of the door now.
Yeah, you're
So
like in the
after we leave, I'm gonna shut the door and I'll be like, all right, so I know this isn't for right now because we're looking for Gertruda, but we just found out where the treasures are kept and the entrance, and then we even got a little shopping list.
Whoa, that's sick. That's pretty cool. How?
Well, we're
It
searching.
turns out that you
Irina goes,
lied.
what we're searching for, though, they're not just treasures, they're more trophies. Or relics.
Perhaps it's still a place to start.
Guess it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, Arena, we don't know where any of this are. Do you know where they are, Arena? If you know, you have to tell us.
Do you, audience?
Do you, DM?
I really hope somebody does.
Well, we know the...
What if Strahd took it with him on his vacation? It's his lucky spear and fertility idol. He took them with him.
She does pull out
They're
her
not
list and goes, in the vision we did see that the holy relic was in the catacombs, but we know that the tomb of the old first folk was built into the mountain. It's safe to assume that they're all below ground. She rolls up the parchment. So no, I don't know where they are, but I took good notes.
Good one, Irina.
Thank you.
We are heading upstairs in any case. Let us proceed.
As Esmeralda passes by Irina and goes, Yeah, but wouldn't it be great to, rob Strahd blind? She goes, that does sound pretty good.
And live.
And live to... And Esmeralda goes, and live to tell the tale, as she walks up the stairs.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could just merely scry on anything that he has ownership of. That's a lot of doors we can see.
Has anybody else been thinking about the fact we just killed one of his wives?
I just try not to think about it, honestly.
She was technically already dead.
You can see the doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see a lot of doors.
That's okay. I can't see the outlines of the rooms.
It's weird.
Honestly, that would be really fun if we couldn't see where it goes to and we'd have to find a path to them. We just know where they are. Kind of like StarCraft or any Fog of War game.
Yeah.
I need to get there, and then it's all these dead ends, and you're like, damn it.
So join as a player, see what you see.
I mean, I could take a screenshot. Oh, I pressed reload because I'm a dummy.
Yeah,
That's why Joy just joined as a player instead of that.
Don't know why that would be, but it's not a big deal.
Could you restart the music, Joey? Because I will go mad if there's no music.
Hold on.
At least it's a short trip.
Alright, you continue up the flight of stairs, and you are greeted to another door as the stairs continue upward.
I'll once again peek on in.
Minerva's gonna lean over to Vio and be like, I know it's gonna get us in trouble one of these times, but that did turn out pretty well last time.
Yes.
A door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of a short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two alcoves in shadow.
Shall we explore? Shall we ascend further?
Irina checks her map and goes, this should be the right floor.
Yeah.
Let's continue then.
Yes, onward.
Hold
I
on.
will put my arm up, preventing Vio from going forward. Mage hand to the door at the other end of this room.
Very good.
I've learned a thing or two about being cautious.
The door opens.
What do we see?
You see... This appears to be a dining hall.
Is it one of the ones from the haunting?
No, you were never on this floor. Vio, as you start to approach the alcoves...
I'm Vogelsuch.
What I say, Vio?
Yeah.
You see, a dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove. And as you cross their path, they seem to be like moving in odd ways. And as you get close, you realize they are two giant piles of rodents. As you get close, they collapse.
The Rat King was here.
The Rat King was here as these swarms of rats descend on you.
Right next to the dining hall.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense though, right? They would be there. At the
Ratatouille!
kitchen. Ratatouille!
Get them! They can't see that we're rats making the meal! You're
Remy, no, not working for Strahd. Is that the person who made our meals?
So it looks like this figure's reaching out to you, and as the arm reaches out, you realize that it's just a bunch of rats lurching forward. And once I put your tokens on the screen, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yay! I was curious where mine went, but I was like, he always shows up at the end.
We don't have to have it on it all the time. It's only important for
Initiative.
Right.
Click the token.
5. Oh, Joey, you better use the music I think you're gonna use.
You know
The
what?
rat music?
I didn't even think of that. But you are right.
Sounds great, whatever this is.
Not this music, but
it seems so obvious.
Yeah.
There. We're actually fighting giant rats, and I just forget about rat battle.
Oh!
They're not even
Yeah.
giant rats.
Mine didn't go through, but I did get a 25.
Nice. I see it on here.
But I don't think it
know
went
this
into
song,
the
but-
actual turn order, though.
I don't know this song, but it sounds so Crash Bandicootish.
Yeah.
You've heard this
This is-
song.
Yeah.
We-
This
That's
is
like
our
the only fight music we've
customary-
had for a while.
This
I
is our
don't know the origin of
customary.
it.
Every campaign or game we do, this the first battle that we have. This is our customary first fight music. It's Rat Battle.
What do you roll?
So every time
24.
you've said,
25.
every time you said rat battle, I heard rap battle.
Oh,
I'm like, sure, why not?
Yo, I'm Strahd. I'm
Yeah,
here to
every
say.
time.
The rat's holding a microphone.
did you roll a 24, Mark?
No, I rolled a 5. I rolled 24 for Esmeralda and 24.
Oh, okay. I didn't see those roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I've used the use my macros. We appear to be assaulted by mice.
Imagine if I start talking, my mouth will just fill with rats.
They all climb into Vogelsuch's hat.
Right, Minerva, you're first.
Okay, my horse cannon was changed into a flamethrower for Ludmilla.
You had a long rest, though, so it's gone.
Sure.
Oh, it's short rest, yeah.
But is that? I think it's an hour though, so that probably works out.
Yep, short rest for an hour.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a turn just turning that on. I am gonna step out of range because I don't want to get hit. So I'm gonna move back out of the hallway. I'm gonna bring my cannon with me, and I'm just gonna set it up so it's force cannon or flamethrower. I'm gonna go flamethrower because it's. I think rats are susceptible to fire.
If it's a flamethrower, why are you pulling it back?
Just so we don't get hit this turn. Because it's
Okay.
because I have to spend the turn to turn it on. Oh no, because it's a bonus action to use it.
Yeah, you can use those bonus
Yeah.
action.
All right, so I'm gonna position it here. I forgot it was a bonus action, and I'm gonna get my cone measurements. Aha! Aha! That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that to the top of the rats,
Okay.
and lightly singe Vogelsuch's hat while I do it.
That's fine.
But that's where the rats came from.
You should be out of the cone.
This
Dexterity.
is actually just a pile of all of the rats that he's pulled out of his hat in the, through the campaign.
Right, they both fail.
Yeah, it was Dex 14, and so it's just 2d8. 10.
I would think rats would be more dexterous than that.
But there's a lot of them.
Some of the rats just burn to a crisp. At least half of them. They just ignite in flames.
You go, cannon.
As Esmeralda runs past you, she goes, I love this. No, I've never seen one before, but I just love these flamethrowers. She takes her rapier.
They're pretty good.
Starts to shish kebab some of these rats. What's with all of them? Yeah, she just picks apart these rats here.
They're probably resistant, but it's still a lot of damage.
Oh, they are resistant. Oh, she has plus
yeah,
one.
swarms are usually resistant.
Oh, yeah, it's not even magical.
Control Z works really well on Jump Gate.
I'm gonna leave one of them up then.
Okay. Yeah, swords are usually resistant because it's like...
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
I want a turn. You might need to add them back to the turn order.
It's fine. Let's see here. Irina. The rapier. 19 does 4. Should have the help action on that swarm of rats. This swarm. You feel the rats try to climb up your pants leg, Vogel.
Like I can feel that.
Wait, your character can't feel his legs?
I can't feel pants.
Wait, did you just say your character doesn't have pants?
It's a 13 hit.
I can't feel the pants. No, it does not.
Alright, but they are crawling all over you right now. The one next to Esmeralda will attack. Natural 1. Alright, Vio.
Just you. I'm gonna... no, I don't want to get closer to this. I'm going to use, I'm just gonna use Vicious Mockery on the ones climbing around, on Vogel to try to get them off. Okay. Can they do a Wisdom save of 14?
Every single one? Okay. Rolls a 9.
Okay. The swarm takes 4 psychic damage.
But what did you say?
You dirty rat. You killed my brother.
You dirty rat.
Mice are cuter.
Not James Cagney. He never said that.
Ratatouille is the worst Pixar movie.
It deserved to lose to what Surf's Up.
Anything else?
They also have disadvantage on their next attack.
Okay.
That'll be it.
So I'm gonna attack Esmeralda and fail. Right, Grude. But yeah, it's climbing all of Esmeralda's business.
Grude's gonna use Frostbite.
Okay.
Well, it's a... Oh, great. They need a 14 con save.
The one on Vogel?
No, the rats. I'm using Frostbite on the rat. Oh yeah, I'll do the rats on Vogel.
Okay.
There's so many rats to pick from.
-2.
What?
Takes 4 cold damage.
Big minus there.
Yep.
Amazing. I have to do my turn.
Esmeralda goes, you have to get harder than that. There's like a million of them.
Raising.
Right, roll.
Okay, I'm going to run over here. I assume the rats are on me.
Yeah, they're on you.
Like, will they move with me?
It's a swarm. It's kind of weird. There's like a few,
I mean, no,
there's like a few
that's
hanging
fine if you want them to move with me. Like, I'm kind of hoping that. So,
Yeah.
You're gonna jump down the stairs? No.
Here, I'll move here, and then I will Boots of the Winding Path to teleport here.
Okay.
Hopefully leading them as they are.
All the rats fall to the ground and go prone. Feeling on their back.
Now that I am further away, I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay.
First one, dirty 20. Second one, another dirty 20.
That's it.
Doing a total of 11 force damage.
Right. Most of the rats stop moving.
I'm kind of proud of that stupid thing. Like, I'm really happy that worked. That'll be my turn.
Right. Minerva.
Okay, so I'm gonna see where do I have to put this cone so I don't kill Esmeralda. Okay,
15 feet.
yeah, is it maybe over here? From the door?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's safe. Just hit 2 of them.
it's gonna hit everyone else though, because it's still prone.
Yeah.
As Esmeralda sees you try to position it, she goes, "Don't worry about me. Get these rodents off me."
I'd say do that and just... Oh yeah, if they're on her, yeah.
Okay, Minerva's gonna, like, just put her hand over her eyes, and then, like, I'm assuming she clicks a button or something, and then just shoot, so it is gonna shoot in that area. For, DC 14.
She succeeds at least. All the rats fail except for one.
Alright, well, all those take 9, and whoever takes 4 or 5, I forget if it rounds up.
Rounds down.
Rounds
Just about everything rounds down.
And Minerva is going to... Can I shoot through? Was that a thing?
Within reason, yeah.
Like if I'm in an open doorway and there's Theo and Grude and Irina trying to shoot the pack that's more south of Esmeralda? Or is that the one that's physically on her?
Since there's like a bunch of people in front of you, and it's a weird angle, you're gonna have to walk in.
Yeah, I'll walk in, because that just feels...
But one of the...
Yeah, if I just go here, I'm just gonna shoot straight up.
Okay.
With my... Firebolt. For 8 to hit.
That's a miss. Oh, if you hit this one, it'll be at advantage, so roll again. That's a hit.
15. That's good?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I would worry if an 18 didn't.
Well, that's more than enough. Those rats just go up in flames.
I've got you, Esmeralda! Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It's gonna start swiping. Miss, hit. Hit. It's 12. Resistance, not enough. There's still a few clinging on her. You remember that scene in King Kong, like the Peter Jackson one, when they're shooting all the bugs? And, one of them's like holding out that big one in front of him, you know, trying to, he's like, shoot it! That's basically what she's doing to Irina. She's like, just like this one really nasty one, like trying to chomp at her face. Irina just, attack it. 18. She'll give the help action to attack it. The next person. She goes, Vio, can you some help here?
Got it. Hopefully. Go in and stabby stab. You said advantage?
Esmeralda goes, wait, this could be a were-rat. Make sure you're using your silver. This one's pretty nasty.
Crit?
Crit, yeah.
Ooh.
11 piercing.
Piercing. And that is enough. The rat gets skewered on your rapier. It just dies. It goes, wasn't a were-rat, sorry.
More
Those
like
are probably bigger.
Nowhere rat.
But that sure was a rat battle.
Yeah! Freeze frame.
Credits roll.
We beat Strahd!
Well, if nothing else, we can say we were the exterminators.
Those rats really feel like they just showed up so we could just kill them. They weren't really... They're kind of annoying, but like...
I mean, they're probably protecting something.
They
might.
looks in the room again. Food? I hope not.
There was supposed to be a wave of crawling claws, but I didn't feel like doing that.
Okay, I like the rats better.
We don't have crawling claw battle.
There's actually a new crawling claw enemy. Like a swarm of crawling claws in the new rules. And I was looking at it, but they're like actually pretty high CR.
Huh.
So I didn't think it was a great fit.
Swarm of crawling claws, yep.
It's like CR5 or something.
CR3.
Oh, 3? Yeah.
That's a fun concept, though.
Yeah, because crawling claws are like annoying because they have like 2 hit points, so they're not like a challenge.
Yeah.
Alright. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills the room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large... Let me double check, make sure it's not a... Yeah. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily on one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window to the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a window stand by the window is a dusty lute. And standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
Perhaps this was the original guest chambers.
Hopefully not the current ones.
Well, we ate it downstairs when we had our meal. Not here.
Minerva's gonna look. Is it a wedding cake?
It does look like a wedding cake.
Is there a tablecloth on the table?
It looks like there is, according to the art.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it.
It's probably
really
like very
fast.
old and fragile, and like touch it and like it's almost like yes.
No, I'm not gonna do the tablecloth trick.
I don't imagine anybody could with this length of table.
Magic? You simply go long ways.
That sounds like a 4th level spell to me.
We have...
Does anybody think about how this is a wedding cake? And how weddings seem to have been a problem for Strahd?
That might be why nobody cleaned up.
Or nobody cut the cake either.
left here as a reminder of times past.
Well, environmental storytelling aside.
I would like to just do an investigation in case there's something here.
How does
I
the
don't know.
cake taste?
I'm not investigating that.
Want to investigate the room?
I thought the main way of... I thought the main detective work would be licking everything and seeing what...
No, that's just Space Quest 4.
Seeing what diseases I get.
Okay, you kind of examine the room. You notice that the doors to the west and north are locked. And you do find, not too far away from the table, a small figurine of a finely dressed gentleman. So obviously was a part of the wedding, like a topper for the wedding cake that fell off at some point.
Yeah. Is there a topper of the lady who's already on there?
Do not see one for the lady.
Watch that be the actual statue we're looking for.
But you take notice of the loot. The dusty loot in the corner. You think it may be, with a natural 20, you think it might be of some interest.
Vio, have you ever played one of these?
Yes.
Anything remarkable about this? A hunch, makes me think that there's something about it.
I guess I'm not the best at them. I just looked and I'm not proficient, but whoops. I'll look it over. Strum a tune on it or so.
As you strum it, you can definitely feel like magic emanating from it. And you realize that this is something that's probably known to you as a bard. Is a type of instrument of the bards, which is a magical instrument, but it does require attunement.
Aha, get it? Because it's an instrument.
This could be useful. I'll put it in the box for safekeeping.
All right. Well, maybe there's this one side. Oh, what's outside the window? What can one see outside this window?
Open the window, a giant eye is staring at you.
Just draw the curtains and keep going.
You ever play the original Alone in the Dark?
No, but I'm aware of it.
You see a 10-foot wide walkway that encircles most of the keep. The drizzle of rain continues, punctuated by the occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far below these parapets are the shining wet cobblestones of the courtyard.
Well,
So it's basically a wall surrounding the castle.
not quite the view when you're eating, but I guess it's okay. Everyone else, what do you think? West door, north door are both locked. We could try picking them. Or
You like doing that?
I do. But west or north? Does anybody have any suggestions?
I say north to the inner parts of the castle. Well, no, I believe most
Irina, what
people
does that
enjoy
map say?
sunlight.
I'm gonna defer to Irina and her map.
Not fair.
She goes, the study seems to be to the north. The bedchamber seems to be to the west.
So I'm gonna go for the west first because we're gonna look for the friend, and I'm gonna see if this door is pickable. Use my thieves' tools.
It is pickable.
Nice.
26.
So you spend a
Keep
moment.
couple.
You spend a moment mess with the lock, and it's not a very complicated one, so it's pretty easy to pick.
Yes, one of my first successful lock picking.
Click. Red satin curtains hang in an archway at both ends of the south wall in this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate iron tub with clawed feet. And the picture does show it filled with blood. It is not filled with blood.
Yeah.
Aww.
My mom has one of these.
Also filled with blood.
Yeah.
She has blood.
Only on weekends.
That's for special occasions. Well, I guess it makes sense putting this next to where you... Oh no, there's no toilet here, it's just a bathtub. Well, I guess if you want to have a relaxing bath after you have eaten food...
Irina goes, what's a toilet?
Sorry, that's just something that's from my hometown.
Oh,
It's
you
a
mean,
special place.
you mean a privy?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's assumedly. Assumedly we're talking about the same thing.
It's that place that holds the chamber pot.
Toilet.
Sometimes
Man, where you're
there's
from,
a water closet.
where you're from must be pretty advanced. Do we have, like, flying carriages?
No, not yet. I'm working on one.
The year 2002.
Is that when the
Where are the
Jetsons
flying
take place?
That's the Jetsons Harvey Birdman reference.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
Oh,
Grude.
Where are
yeah.
the flying carriages?
By the way,
I was
Grude.
promised flying carriages. Sorry.
By the way, Grude, that vampire bite you got isn't pleasant. It's just this constant stinging.
Should Grude be worried?
Well,
Yes.
you do still have limited hit points.
Yeah, reduce your hit points a little bit. Esmeralda would have told you that you just have to wait it out. Make sure you don't get bitten again, or else it's gonna take even longer.
So, but it will heal over time. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
She goes, "Don't worry, the spawn can't turn a person, but they can kill you. If
That second part was very obvious.
if they drain too much of your health."
Circle of bathtub. Do I see anything of note?
Let's check this room. The walls here are lined with iron hooks, upon which hangs black capes and formal wear. 2 arched windows in the south wall covered in heavy curtains. So it seems to be a closet for a whole bunch of black capes.
Yeah, rich people.
Something tells me
One
to the
for
north
every
is-
day of the month.
I worry that to the north is going to be a bedroom, but this doesn't look like the bathroom for a prisoner.
She is a special guest who he may be trying to turn into a bride, so he could be trying to seduce her with a really nice bathtub.
Esmeralda says, "This is probably where the lord of the castle used to sleep, but now vampires have to sleep in their coffin. It's probably in the catacombs." So
It is true.
This room probably doesn't get much using.
I was worried either his or one of the wives, but that does make sense. Vogel, you go first.
Very well. I'll open the door to the north.
As you open the door, creak. You see something fly towards your head. Something being thrown at you. You make a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
12. You see a pink slipper fly past your head and actually land at Vio's feet. As you see a young woman stand in front of the bed. Let me read it for you. Maybe she goes like, get away!
Oh, she's pretty.
Sweet smells wave from this delicately lit room. Great arched window along the west wall is covered in heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of the 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. You see a young woman in a nightgown. And she had just thrown one of her slippers at you. She looks around for something else to throw, and she takes one of the pillows. And she goes, "Get away! Get away!"
I cast a mage hand to just grab the pillow before she can throw it.
I was really hoping you didn't.
Is that within range?
You actually step into the room.
True.
Yo, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. Stop.
She sees this giant, green, 8-foot-tall man push his way through the doors, and her eyes go wide, and she sinks back into the bed.
Hey, how's it going? We're looking
Irina?
for someone. Just wondering. It's Irina's friend. Do you know Irina?
So she's just like, get away, get away! And Irina will push through you. Goes, really, you two? It's like, Irina, it's me. Or, sorry, Gertruda. It's me, it's Irina. These are my friends, you don't have to worry. And her hands kind of lower from the, holding the pillow. She goes, Irina? Irina! And she just runs up to her and gives her a big hug. She's like, I thought I would never see you again. It's like, how did you get here? Who are these people? Why is he green? Why is he a scarecrow? That's unusual. How do you walk around? How do you walk around like that and people not question what you are?
Oh, they do.
I go up to her and I look right at her and I go, "Are you the one who killed me?"
It's fine, he does this with everyone. It's kind of a joke. Ha ha ha. I'm so sorry, Gertruda.
Esmeralda will step through.
Via's gonna grab Vogel by the shoulders and walk him backwards.
She hasn't answered my question yet.
I'm gonna show you the official art too, because it's pretty good. But this woman has the largest eyes you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
I believe it's gonna get cataracts when she gets older.
She looks like Helen Bonham Carter if she knew what a haircut was.
A little bit, yeah.
Ouch.
She looks around, kind of confused. The room here. It's like, what are you doing here? How did you get in? How did he let you in?
That's the fun part.
And then her eyes get even wider. She goes, "Oh, did you talk to Sasha? Did she tell you about me? Are you here to rescue me?"
We could. Potentially.
Yes, we are.
Potentially, Irina goes, potentially? He pushes you aside, Vogel. And she takes Gertruda's hand. She goes, it's like, yes, Gertruda, we're here to rescue you. And she kind of is like, do you mind? And she kind of like takes her hand and kind of goes towards Gertrude's head and kind of pushes it aside. She starts to check her neck. She goes, he didn't bite you, did he? Gertrude goes, no, he hasn't touched me. That little crazy one, though, she's always says she's going to make a meal of me one day, but I don't think the devil gave them permission. But
which are the crazy ones? There's 3 of them.
Oh, the little one with the
2 of them
with the crazy eyes, as she widens her own crazy eyes. The one with the mask.
Oh, good news. She's dead. Again.
No, that's Ludmilla, not the other one.
Wait,
like
okay,
the other
2
one
of them have passed then.
Valenta has the mask.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't say that then.
Yeah.
Vogelsuch goes over and picks up the shoe and brings it back to Gertrude.
She goes, thanks. She like sits on the bed, pulls up her base of her nightgown, and you notice that she has 2 bare feet. So she puts the slipper on, only one slipper on her feet. She goes,
is there another slipper around?
I seem to have lost the other one. I don't know where it could be. It's not like I'd go anywhere. He says I'm an honored guest. He keeps me locked in this room.
Well, the door is open. We can leave whenever you wish.
That sounds great. The sooner I can get back to Doru, the better. Irina kind of gives you tries to give you a unassuming look, as to like try like an unspoken question, like, do we tell her about Doru?
Vogelsuch will nod.
No, Minerva's gonna shake her head no at the same time.
Irina begins to say, it's like, Gertrude, and she looks like she's about to tell her about Doru, so if any of you want to interrupt her.
Let's focus on getting out of here first. We can worry about everything else later.
Very well.
Listen, that's a good idea. So straight out the front door, right? We don't have to linger around any longer?
Well, we're not done with what we're looking for.
We do kind of need to make one more stop before we go, though. There's someone else we need to rescue as well.
Really? I didn't know of anyone else. When I was taken to the castle, we basically brought me straight here.
Now, the other person's an actual prisoner. Not as good quarters as you. They're in the basement.
She goes, I haven't been there. Don't know how much help I can be. She seems to be like, she's like looking around for the other slipper. It's like, well, I can't go out without my other slipper.
Isn't it like right by the door? Let me go check. Look, let's look.
Vogel already grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, like the other slipper, because she's still missing one. But she like checks under the bed. She goes,
Why do you wish?
Go ahead.
Why do you wish to stay here while you only have one slipper? Time is of the essence.
I don't wish to stay here, but I don't want my feet to get cold.
I think I've got a second set you could borrow. I have 2 sets of clothing listed in my inventory.
Well, actually,
Probably
searching.
a
She's going to
costume
give
bag,
some
too.
exposition, though.
Yeah.
So she just goes, it's like after the attack, he's going to go to Velaki to beg for supplies. Says Ismark didn't want me to go, but he worries too much. So I slipped out when my mother Mary wasn't looking. But then I saw that dreaded carriage on the road. It's like, I was scared, but when I saw the devil step out, but Irina, you know how brave I am. I stood right up to him and asked him for help rebuilding the town, which in retrospect he was responsible for, so I don't know how smart that really was. But he seemed amused by me and invited me to the castle to discuss terms, but all that ended up meaning is that he sent me to this room and then never saw him again. It's lost. It's lost forever. I can't find it. She grabs the slippers, the shoes from UVO, saying, "Oh, these are very, very dainty. Do you have very dainty feet, Mr. Elf?"
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good thing it wasn't me offering you extra shoes. Duh. Like big old floppy feet.
You're really big.
Taram!
Does Grude even wear shoes?
No, it does not.
I imagine no.
I was that you were.
No, it's just a bathrobe. It's always got
I
on.
thought he had Birks.
Oh, maybe if it is anything, it would be
He has
Birk.
he has Crocs.
Yeah. It's all the giblets on it.
Literal Crocs.
Made of actual,
Yeah,
cro-
but the
made of
actual
actual
Crocs.
crocodiles.
Irina says to Gertruda, says, "We're gonna get you out of here as soon as we can, but it's not safe for you to stay here. But we do have to potentially delve into some catacombs. So, stay close to us, and we'll keep you safe." She goes, "Well, I trust you, Irina. You always had the well-being of everyone in town, so I know you won't let anything happen." And as she says that, there is a crash of lightning, and the doors that you are standing next to, Vogelsuch, slam open.
Mystery guest, enter and sign in, please.
And you see 3 figures standing in this, standing in what seems to be a study.
Oh boy.
Well, it can't be the brides. One of them are dead, so it'd just be 2 figures. So one of them.
Oh good, the weaker one.
A familiar pale-skinned woman stands before you, wearing a striking frilled red dress. The flickering firelight dances in the precious jewels sewn into her crimson headscarf, and a black opal pendant around her neck shimmers with a wicked, burning light. An elegant rapier hangs at her side. Flanking on her on either side, stand gray-skinned undead soldiers wearing tattered livery and rusted armor. Old tarnished swords glint dangerously in their hands. And basically slams open right as you're about to open it up. And she goes, "May I come in?" "Oh, what am I saying? I don't need permission. It's my house." She'll step through with the two guards.
Excuse me, we're having a conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt? But I'm confused. And she gives a very ironically innocent smile, saying, I must be losing my memory. I wasn't aware of another dinner date today. Was I not invited?
Old age does that.
She'll, you see like the slightest twinge in her smile, in like the corner of her eye. But she keeps smiling. Saying, I for one would have known if there was such an invitation. So, you must be here for other reasons, and she'll raise her hand, snap a finger, and these doors will close shut. Well, there's no other choice. She begins to step forward, kind of pushing you aside, Grude. Or, Vogel.
Oh.
She goes, we'll simply wait here till my lord returns. And she'll actually kind of walk over to the bed, sit down on the edge, like cross her feet. So settle in, or we'll be waiting until dawn.
Are the doors to the south closed too?
Actually, they would be, yeah. All the doors slam shut.
Minerva's gonna look to Esmeralda and be like, well, looks like there might only be one way out of here.
She goes, no talk of that, Dale. Now, I really must insist that we don't resort to violence. And the two guards kind of reach towards their weapon, kind of unsheath it a little bit from their satchel or whatever, and the rapier kind of jostles a little bit from her belt without her touching it, and she gives a kind of a side smirk. Give me an excuse to use this.
Minerva's gonna look over at Bio, see how he's feeling about this.
He's fighting back a one-liner.
You can see her lips wriggling, trying to hold it in.
Yeah, he's smirking, but he's got that like slightly biting his lip, kind of. He wants to say something to her, but he knows it would just make it worse.
Just like staring straight ahead, like kind of what it.
Gertruda will kind of lean over to you, Vio, since you're next to her. She goes, stab her in the face.
Well, Minerva can hear this, and so she's got her hand on her firebolt ready, and you can hear the whir of, like, imagine that there's a noise of the cannon is ready to go.
Yeah. She just has her hand right by her rapier. Just a smile on her face.
A one-liner view.
Well, I can see you're doing what you're best at, having other people do your work.
Her eye twinges even more. You know, like glares towards towards you, Vio.
Yeah. You know, we were going to save the best of the brides to last. You're number 2.
At that, her smile just cracks, and the rapier flies from her belt into her hand, and as she stands up, she's like, more like saving the best for last. Wait, I'm number 2. God damn you! And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Tell me, which one did you have the pleasure of killing first?
Does it matter? You are neither first nor the best.
And there's 4 of you.
Please. Like Escher's could really be one of Strahd's consorts.
Oh, Strahd.
Strahd.
Not Escher. There's a Sasha. There's a.
That's true. That's true. Sasha, yeah. You say Blinksky?
Yeah.
Blinksky.
Blinksky's the next bride.
No, the other one with the mask. I forget her name. It's like
Valenta.
it's with a B. Yeah, Valenta, yeah.
Yeah, Sasha is a bride. I forgot. It's like, oh, I've forgotten about her as well. Right. Another.
I think we're missing Minerva again.
Do you not click on your token when you do the initiative? Alright, what do you roll, Minerva?
She got a 26.
Yeah, Steph said, 26. I got 12.
I click the little picture of the fencer and does it for me.
Just make sure that your initiative roll, your modifiers are correct on your roll 20 sheet, and that'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Steph got a 26. That's wild.
Yeah, I got a 26, but I got another warning saying we wanted to send this result. But
Click your thing.
I did. I specifically clicked it before I did this.
Might need to refresh one or the other.
After the fight, I'm going to refresh my page.
How's this volume? Is it good?
Hey, a little louder for me. Yeah, that's great.
I didn't touch anything. Oh, now it's getting going. Now it's loud.
A little bit. If I may, before we start, what kind of bed is the bed? Is it a 4-poster bed
Yeah, pretty much.
with curtains?
I believe so.
Okay.
Right, Minerva, you're up first.
Alright, gonna check up this cone, no reason.
Yeah, if curtains sound burnable.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Let's just see, can my handy dandy, no.
15 foot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so I'm just gonna put this here and shoot.
She sees the
Yeah.
cannon like appear from behind you with like about to fire.
She did not have that cannon when they
Yeah.
met, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you like time to get this solved in a flash, and then so it'll fire
Okay.
on her DC 14.
Flash. Ah.
Alright, that's dexterity. White
I'll just roll
one.
for 10 fire damage.
Alright, 17 and 20, those should succeed. She rolls a 17, so they all succeed.
Still 5.
What do you mean so far?
It's
Oh right, yeah,
half
yeah, it
damage,
is.
isn't
It's still half. Yeah. And because it's 3 of them, I want to do my one scorching ray at that second level.
Okay.
So, just because I haven't used it in a while, do I click it 3 times or do I click it once?
Click the cast once and the damage one twice.
Yeah, you should.
So that way it doesn't charge
Scorching
you
Ray.
3
Yeah,
times.
Scorching Ray should be an attack on your attack list.
Yeah. Because I know it does 3.
Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, make sure if you press cast, it'll only do 1.
Oh, it says make a ranged spell attack for each ray, and then the hit takes 2d6.
It's 3 attacks, but you only use 1 spell slot, so you use the hit DC button to roll your attacks.
Yeah. So
Well, the first one was a 24.
19 and 14.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call that the 24 is for Anastrasya, the 19 is for the ghoul on the left, and the 14 is the ghoul on the right.
Right. As you shoot your fire from your crossbow, essentially, she'll actually grab the curtain from the poster bed, try to have some sort of cover. But with a 24, though, it's going to just basically burn through. But that's her reaction. But all those hit.
Alright, so it's gonna be 8 damage for each, but I get my special thing for using it's the first attack.
Yeah,
and I believe.
Yeah, so
Is it
one of them will, yeah.
I am gonna put that on the ghoul on the left.
Okay. Well, it's the first one you do.
Oh, so I guess it would be her.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be another 5 fire damage.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
That's a lot of damage.
Always roll bad.
Pretty good.
That's the best I've ever rolled with Scorching Ray. That thing usually... I'm afraid to use it because it tanks.
Is basically going to go over here, give the help action on the white on the left, and she'll attack it. 16 will hit. Right. Anastrasya will step off the bed. Let's see here. She has a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so her sword, which she isn't holding, kind of lifts up. You ever see the Castlevania anime Alucard's sword?
Yeah.
It's basically a flying sword at her side. And she kind of makes a flourish. And just basically attacks everyone in front of her. Grude, Vogelsuch, and Minerva. Uh, 25 for Grude, 21 for Vogel,
Yep.
15 for Minerva.
Ooh, I miss it!
Grude, you take 5 piercing damage.
Not really bad, yeah. Okay, I'll take it.
Vogel, you take 8. And she's kind of eyeing everyone back and forth. She goes, I can tell you're going to be annoying, as she glances at Grude.
Why? What?
I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
7.
Natural one.
Uh-oh.
Right?
You can see her like staring right into your eyes, and go, "In fact, you're just a big softy, aren't you?" And you are now charmed by Anastrasya.
Oh, no one's really called me that in a while. This is kind of nice.
So basically, you see her as a friend, and you are very, you're kind of inclined to do as she says.
Yeah. Okay, this will be fun.
This is a little different though. This is her vampire charm, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still has the charmed condition. There's just addition stuff on top of it. So okay.
But she is concentrating. Double check there. Yeah. Alright, Vogel.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Antagonize on the Wraith Ghoul thing on the right.
Oh, sorry. One more thing.
Oh, okay.
After she does that, she goes, "You can stop hiding now." And a secret door will open up from behind the bed. As a, I'll do it after Vogel. As a third ghoul appears, or white, sorry.
Yeah.
So there it is now.
Can you actually mark these with color dots or something?
Oh, the ghouls.
Yeah, just so we can tell them apart.
Should do that more often.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot recently myself. But to continue, I'm going to cast Antagonize on the green ghoul.
Okay. I keep saying ghouls. They are not ghouls.
White.
They are whites.
Me.
Yeah.
I needed to make a Wisdom saving throw of DC 14.
Saving throw. Rolls a 18.
18 passes. It takes half the damage. It takes 6 psychic damage.
Psychic. What's the flavor behind that?
I was gonna go. She doesn't love you the way she loves the other whites.
David, no change of expression.
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't the white thing to say.
I attack Theo. No. I'll go ahead and use yeah, I'm gonna use Form of Dread because I can use some hit points. My last Form of Dread. Always a low roll with this. 8 hit points gets my stuff back. And now I'm all scary. And I will. Where to move? Here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Right. You basically run right through the path of the white as it starts charging towards Minerva, but then as it sees you, it's going to change its attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully put the candelabra between us.
Lumiere?
Charizard?
Hold on a minute. Looking at this thing's abilities, it's actually not listed on Roll20. Like one of its things. So let me pull out and look it up.
Could be custom weight.
Yeah, for some reason this didn't include it. So it's going to take its longsword. Start slashing at you, Vogel. A 12 will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it's kind of recovering, it's going to hold out its hand, place it on your shoulder, and do a drain life. 16.
Double hit.
That'll hit. You take 5 necrotic damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
You'd think I'd have some sort of resistance to necrotic, but I don't. Con save?
Con save.
Are you a rotting corpse inside of
18.
a straw?
I think I'm a not rotting corpse.
You
inside
take
of a straw.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 5.
I don't like that. Even with an 18, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said 18. It's not.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yay!
I was just focusing on what it does.
Yeah. I gotta take... Okay, I'm all fixed up with my health.
Okay. Esmeralda will actually take some pot shots at the white behind the bride. Crossbow. 16, 22, both those will hit. Or 12 damage. Oh shoot. It has negative 12 health now. Forgot what the help was.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Well, look at the other one. It hasn't been
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that once or twice.
Okay, Grude, you're essentially charmed by her, so you see her as an ally. So in your mind, you really don't see any enemies in this room. She's going to kind of take her finger and gesture you forward. She goes, "Come here, darling."
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Just walks towards her.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like I'm like towering over her.
He goes, "Don't let these brutes near me."
Oh yeah, whatever you want. I guess I'll stand right there. This is ready in action?
Yeah, it's basically to shove anyone away. But I want you to give me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wow, that's 2 ones in a row.
7, yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, Grude.
I think it's the worst luck I've ever had in this game so far. Good thing it's not during a boss battle.
Right, you go.
Alright. So many things to have to deal with.
No, actually, I'm going to change that. She's going to say, "Get rid of that cannon for me." She's going to ask you to pick it up. Just technically, you're trying to grapple it since you're an enemy, so I need the cannon and Grude give me a strength.
Let's go!
A strength roll.
Who's gonna win?
Alright, let's do it.
8 to 9. Oh.
9. Right, you are picking up the cannon.
And I'm just like holding it up at the ceiling, I guess, or pointing it that way.
Yeah, she basically says, like, keep it. She gestures towards the door. She goes, "Get that thing away from here." You're technically grappling it, so you move at half speed.
It's like a 15 feet.
So you moved like 10 feet.
Yeah.
No, actually, she'll point to the secret door. She says, "Take it that direction."
Yeah. We can see if that was 10 because my health covered it. I think that was 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll still have control over Minerva, but when he's holding it, it may be a little harder to aim.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be like a strength check.
Yeah.
To see if he'll aim or something. It'll be an ability battle.
Yep. Right. KVO, now it's your turn.
Alright. Well, this helped a lot last time. And I will activate the pendant. It's a 30-foot radius of... It'll glow underneath his shirt, but it doesn't actually emit much light. 30-foot radius area of effect. Everybody gets an extra D4 of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be really good.
And
I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Minerva.
Okay, it's basically the entire room. I'm not gonna keep it on here.
Okay.
Alright, Minerva, you get D6?
D8.
D8. It's finally the white's turn. It's gonna shove past Grude, goes towards actually UVO.
What was the shove? Gosh.
It's 2 longsword attacks, 1 an 18.
I will parry that.
Great, we'll parry it. Will the next attack, is that just for one attack or your entire turn?
Just for one attack.
Yeah, so you parry that like it's nothing. So he's gonna try again. Ooh, a crit. 24.
Did I parry that one instead? No, never mind. That wouldn't
That's probably a reaction.
No, that it wouldn't have blocked it anyway. It's the hit, not whether or not it's a crit.
Crits,
yeah, that one hit.
Don't crits always hit regardless of armor class?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be lucky that wasn't drain life, but you take 18 slashing damage.
No.
So it's basically gonna do the same. Run up to Minerva. Well, actually, it's gonna stay up here, close to her. Excuse me, and do 2 longbow attacks.
Oh, shoot.
9 will miss. Another crit, 24.
Ooh.
You take 6 piercing damage, Minerva.
Here we go.
Right, speaking of Minerva, it's your turn.
Yay. Grude, put that down.
I'm just taking it over here.
So
I'm taking for a walk. These walkies.
so I'm gonna try and
Deez is like trying to snap, go out of it. He's like on your shoulder, slapping your face.
Boop-de-doop-de-doo.
So I am gonna try and aim the cannon at forgetting in the white. So kind of just it's right over. Oh, how do I do that, or what do I need to do?
So each of you give me a strength roll.
Okay, and it's my cannon.
Yes.
Versus, yeah.
Let's do it.
16.
Take a 16. Yes.
Oh, Grude, your heart's not in it.
Oh, things wiggling like crazy.
Yeah, Alright, where is it aiming to?
Where am I? I got my sequence now. Like this.
Yeah, yep.
And I click it. Thank you! And then as soon as it like hits the floor out of his hands or whatever. Is it still grappled or is it?
It's still being grappled, yeah.
Okay, but I just managed to get to aim it.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. The bride rolls a 17. The white rolls a 5.
Well, the white can take 13, and the bride can take 7.
Cross down. So he's 6.
Got it. And I'm gonna just use a regular old firebolt. Oh no, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
So as the fire hits Anastrasya, a part of her dress catches on fire, and she rolls a 6 for Constitution, so she loses concentration.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, wait. Hey. Wait a minute.
Minerva remembers can see the radiant light, and she's grabbing her firebolt, and she's like, oh no, wait, and then she switches it for her crossbow because it gets the radiant damage. I would like to take out the white to her, well, be her left, or my right, the green one. We got a crossbow.
It's pretty hurt.
Hit for 18.
Are you doing a crossbow or are you doing a firebolt?
I'm doing a crossbow because it gets the added radiant damage of traveling through.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
18 will hit.
10 piercing damage crit.
So basically the crossbow bolt gets, lodged in this thing's forehead, and then the ray and energy just explodes from it, and the white, headless just falls to the ground, and Anastrasya just looks at it disgusted. It's like, "Ugh."
Don't go losing your head, Anastrasya. And then she cocks another bolt in it, even though that's not how that works.
We did confirm that ranged attacks working it, right?
For last.
Yes. Yeah. It
Threw a dagger at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weapons. It wasn't ranged or melee.
It was
But
ranged or melee.
Yeah, it's in all weapons.
Okay, not spells though.
But not spells, so that's why I
correct.
wanted to switch it.
Okay. Good deal. Right, Irina. Anything you want? Anybody you want her to attack? Well, the white's right next to her, which is the one she attacked, so she'll get a bonus in that. She'll give the help action on it again too. So remember that you get advantage. She'll get a rapier. 12 will miss, so it doesn't matter. Anastrasya will actually start backing this way with her rapier raised. She'll do the thing when she's back into a door. She'll open it with her hip, with her butt,
Nice.
and she'll start to go through it.
How come she can open them?
Reaction. Well, she has a psychic opening, unlocking powers, which is true.
She did open and close all of the doors for
She
us.
opened it before.
All vampires have special abilities and just randomly chosen, and hers was she has arcane lock and knock.
But what she'll actually do is the door will open and then fly off her hinges, fly off its hinges, and go right towards Grude, saying, "You betrayed me," and this door starts flying towards you.
It's gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Nice.
18. Right, you're able to dodge out of the way because it's a door.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to see.
Oh, it's kind of big.
Well,
Hard to get
now
away
it's a
from.
jar.
Oh my god! I also attack one. Yeah.
But it like you dodge out of the way, but it's like blocking your sight of the rapier,
Oh, I see you.
and you're kind of surprised when it attacks you because it flies out of her hand right behind the door. 19.
Yeah. Yep.
Take
Oh,
6 slashing.
Oh.
A
Okay.
23, and it goes straight past you and tries to hit Vogel for a 23.
23 hits.
You take 9 slashing. And then it'll try to double back on Grude, but it rolls a 9.
Yay!
You see her burns that she got before begin to heal. You hear Esmeralda go, "Where's that holy damage you loved so much before?
You got it.
Use it on her." Right, oh.
Okay.
But when that
so there's
happens,
no more-
she does that though. She does that. Thing with
My
her hand.
god.
The anime laugh.
Yeah.
I'm going to interact with the object. I'm going to kick over this candelabra onto the towards the white.
Okay.
See if I can distract it.
You want to give the help action so someone else can. Well, you have an event.
No, because I don't want to use an action economy. You don't have to rule that it does anything, but I'm just
Okay.
seeing if that would affect anything. Because I'm going to run towards.
It's pretty dead set on you.
Then I will pop its reaction, or if it wants to take an op attack.
10.
Misses.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 scythe attacks on Milady. 13.
13 will miss.
Add to that. Nope, just knowledge. Second attack. Absolute garbage. 11.
Okay. The other door will actually come off its hinge and block the attack.
I will bounce back to here with my Boots of the Winding Path. That'll be it.
Okay.
Ugh, that sucked.
Alright. Longsword attack against Grude. 6 will miss. I'll do a drain life. 15 against Grude.
Yeah, I got 17, so I'm good.
Okay. Esmeralda goes, "No, you don't." We'll go up to the bride. "12 will miss. A 9 will miss. Jeez.
I'll talk.
Is she telekinetically controlling her dice too?
14 will miss.
Ugh.
So she's just like, yeah, it's like she's trying to hit him, but Anastrasya is just kind of like making a gesture, and her like rapier like goes wide.
I really like the idea of like Esmeralda being this like really like hot shot like big talker vampire hunter, but then like there's these moments where she's just absolutely messing things up.
Yeah, she hasn't had the best luck. Right, Grude.
Well, now that I'm kind of awake here, got my senses about me. I was really thinking about. I'm gonna try Starry Wisp on. I wonder. Because Esmeralda. Okay, I can shoot through. There's like a million people there though. I guess I'll shoot this one.
Remember, you'll have. Well, you have the help action, so that'll be a straight roll. But you do have someone next to you, so yeah.
Okay, then I will go after Anastrasya and.
Well, then you'll have disadvantage.
Okay, so then I'll go back to this person.
Okay.
So Starry Wisp.
13. That's a miss.
And I'm so sure I'm low right now, and I'm not real, so I can't even help. Well.
What about the cannon?
Grude doesn't have a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Grude picks up the cannon and throws it.
Did you drop? But
Yeah,
wasn't it still technically grappled? Like he's just holding it. He hasn't let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only
It's just
need
tugging
one
it.
hand to do the spell, yeah. Well, you technically need two. Never mind.
Yeah.
You drop the cannon.
So, gently put down the cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Alright, Vio.
2 attacks, 20 and 21 on the white in front of me.
Yeah, that's an advantage. That's one attack, so you get 21.
And a 15.
You only get advantage on one attack. So it'll be
okay,
a 14. Which is still enough.
Wow.
11 and 12 plus. Oops, I thought I did it twice.
That is more than enough. Any special way you kill this wight?
Just stab it through the chest. The glowing light from the radiant damage just makes it explode from within. Ribs scattering everywhere.
Like a Mortal Kombat 1 death.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And Bardic Inspiration Esmeralda.
Thanks, Vio.
Yeah, I guess Minerva never said thank you.
Alright, Minerva.
It's assumed.
Yeah, just keep. Yeah, she's running at the door. I'm going to. Do I have action? Okay. Do people here think it's worth? If I have web, if I were to web that.
If we're trying to keep her from escaping, like, that would be good. But I think it would be better if we just attack her. If you have the strong spell to attack her with.
Yeah, because I could just use my cantrips of my... Or no, I can... So I'm going to get the cannon to move, and I'm just going to try finding a place where it won't hurt other people.
If it goes directly north of Esmeralda, you might be able to.
You need to center it on the cannon, and then do the cone.
Yeah, so I figured I'd do it the other way to see how close the cannon needs to get.
Move it there.
And do that. Sorry. Yeah, if it was right here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move it right there and then shoot her with fire.
Okay.
Now, is it on treads or does it walk like a robotic spider?
Robotic spider.
Rolls a 5.
Or a traveling suitcase.
Rolls a 5.
Shoot, that's bad for her because she gets 14 fire damage on top of. Does this hit her? Fireball. 23 to hit.
So when she takes the damage from the fire, she will kind of with like lightning fast speed kind of push off Esmeralda. And you see her run into the room. Almost like too fast. It's essentially a disengage, yeah. A reaction.
Okay. Alright. I'll just imagine my shot. My shot misses, but I'm gonna run after her so I can...
it happened before you attacked, so...
Oh, okay.
You still have your turn.
I will take that, and I will run... Do my... 30 feet... I'm just in this room by myself. Yep. Hey, you get back here! And then, like, not thinking about how being in here alone with her is a terrible idea.
Especially since you're out of range of my thing, too.
You do see a study with the fireplace. But you still have your action.
Isn't, oh, because I just did regular walking speed. Okay, awesome. So now I'm gonna shoot her. Would I be able to use that 23 I got earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
We'll say she's right here, so you basically run. You dive behind the couch.
And just do like a... as I'm falling down.
You're doing the police squad shootout.
Yeah.
Right, 12 damage plus your
Isn't that only the first
extra
attack
damage.
of...
Yeah. Extra damage.
Isn't it... Why do I have extra damage?
From your,
Arcane Fire?
from your class.
Yeah.
But isn't it the first attack of the whole fight?
You didn't. The flamethrower wasn't your attack.
No, in the very
per
first one,
round.
because I used the Scorching Ray. The
Every
first
per
attack
round.
on that I used it.
Every round.
Every round? Okay. 7.
So,
Wow, that's 19 total.
yeah.
Nice.
Holy crap.
She's like so clever. It's like, oh, they'll never catch me. And then you come in. It's like, ah, and then just throw a fireball at her face. You insolent worm! That was my reaction. I can't do another one. Rena will come to you, Grude. It's like, I got you, big guy.
Okay.
She'll do the help action on that one.
Just give me a little punch to the arm. You got it.
Ow. 13 will miss. You are beginning to annoy me. More than that big one. Saying, don't you feel bad about what you did? I want you to make a wisdom saving throw, Minerva.
Now it is my turn to make you run away.
3.
Oh, God.
Now you are charmed.
Now I think about it and how you've put it. I couldn't think of a better way to think of that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm always open to feedback and criticism.
I'm glad to hear that. And she'll daintily walk across the room. She goes, do you mind moving your collar there for a moment? As her 2 front teeth begin to elongate slightly.
Did you got Nosferatu fangs?
Yeah.
Gross. Oh, yes, absolutely.
And she is going to bite you.
Ah!
Oh, fascinating. May I document that?
You take 9 piercing, 6 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 6.
Does the charm effect drop at all?
I was looking at that. Doesn't say anything about it being It's super different,
They-
actually.
They can hurt me as much as they want.
I think once you're
Really?
or charmed.
That
Yeah,
just
usually when you're damaged, charm effect goes off, or at least you can get another save, maybe.
I could see like the vampire one being a little special.
Yeah, that one could be different.
You know what? This isn't a spell or charm person. It's her special thing.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's vampire charm.
yeah, so it's
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
yeah, so it's not like a spell charm, but it is concentration. So when you click your hit points, there should be a hit point maximum, Minerva.
Yeah, I used the modifier -6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And you see some of her wounds heal up. Good girl. She like licks her lips.
Tastes like math.
Tastes like science. Full of vaccines. Vogel.
Just gonna go ahead and just rush in. Where is the end of Vio's range of his thing?
Yeah, I'll put it up. She's probably out of it.
She is, yeah.
30, yeah. It's basically the room at this point.
Okay. I'll still go here then, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack her twice.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll hit her this time, like the barbarian I should be. Nope.
Well, now
not
you've
that
jinxed
first
it.
one. Second. Natural fucking 20.
It's bound to happen one day.
Oh, now we have to raise the age level of this episode.
So,
I bleeped myself. 16 magical silvered slashing.
so Anastrasya goes, "Servant, protect me!" And she orders you to step in front of Vogel.
Oh, you betcha.
Do that as a reaction?
It's a reaction. You take the damage, Minerva.
16?
16. Yep.
You take 16 slashing damage.
Not looking
And-
too hot.
And I need you to make a, I think it's a wisdom save? Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyone?
Before that happens, give me another wisdom saving throw. You're supposed to save.
Take that first one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
21.
Okay. Fair enough. After she bites you, you begin to regain your senses. So you can bring back that 16 health. As you're not charmed anymore.
That's what we're asking, if she was damaged, or did it happen at the end of her turn?
End of her turn.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Lucky.
Sorry, I just forgot.
So,
So she'll
16 on Anastrasya,
she'll take 16.
and a wisdom save from Anastrasya.
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 16.
Passes. So,
Annie.
she's fine. I'm a person. My name is Annie. And I will
Anakin.
boots back to here.
Okay.
Or here. Yeah, I'll stop there.
This white is going to attack Grude twice.
Okay.
Another natural 20. You take 13 slashing damage.
Okay, yep. I'm still good. I'm a little under half. Wounded.
We'll do another one. Sorry.
We're good.
18.
18 does hit.
Take 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little Oh, mangled.
You guys got this, right? Esmeralda goes, you guys got this, right? Yeah, you guys got this. She'll
It's good. This gives like a mangled thumbs up.
run into the room, hop onto the table here. She will do 2 rapier. Hand axe.
She does that have that D8 if that 15 misses.
Yeah, so the 15 would normally hit. She has to declare when she attacks, though. That's not true. I never use that rule. Yeah, she'll actually, like, as she lunges forward with the rapier, Anastasia will reach towards one of the pillows on the couch and telekinetically move it forward to block it. Increase her AC by 2. So Esmeralda will use her
Bardic Inspiration.
to do that. It does it by 2, so it's enough.
Yeah.
She'll take 10 piercing. Second rapier hit for 12. And the other one will miss. She's looking pretty hurt.
Speaking of looking pretty hurt, how's Grude gonna do this?
What?
So this white hasn't been hit yet. What do you know?
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
I tossed the candelabra on him.
Thematically.
Rude, your turn.
Hit. I'm gonna try the Dark Wisp again.
Right, at disadvantage.
But then I have the help action, so it evens it out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here. 18.
18 will hit.
Yeah.
9 radiant damage.
It evens out there.
Nice.
Maximum damage, like minimum damage.
That's all I got right now.
Takes an average.
Okay. Do you want to do your starry form or anything like that?
Yeah, I was gonna do going to my.
Maybe not now, but one of these days you need to polymorph Vogel into a T-Rex.
I really do want to do that. I think there's a Triceratops.
Yeah.
The option.
I don't think a T-Rex would be supported by the floor in this room. I could be wrong, but
That could be a really good escape plan, though.
yeah.
Right, so you can do a bonus action spell attack.
Yeah. Start from Archer. 16.
That'll hit.
Click. It's not letting me click. Exciting.
Yeah, do it manually.
There we go. Just click that. Radiant 8.
8, alright. Something bloody.
Could someone just finish this for, like, I don't know if I could take much more. So y'all know. Just...
Okay. Vio.
If only I could run over and help.
Oh wait, I can.
Too bad, huh?
10. He's more worried about Minerva because he did see her through the door get bitten. At least getting this close, but then hearing Grude and stuff. So...
You have healing word or just cure wounds?
I have both, but cure wounds is touch.
Go yell some moral support.
No one takes Find Familiar, so they can do ranged heal.
Or, meta magic.
I'll think about it.
Okay, actually no, I actually will do that. I will come up here, which is 15 distance. I will use Cure Wounds on him. So take 13.
Ooh.
And
Amazing.
then I will do 5, 10, 15 to start heading towards over here. You got it, Grude.
Thanks, dude.
Alright. By the way, if you got hit points reduced by the White's attack, what I think was Mark, make a note that it's not the vampire bite.
Okay. No, mine got undone. Remember, mine was incorrect.
What was it?
Oh no, yeah, because it had undone that.
I'll take your word for it. I have bad memory.
Yeah, we backed that up for, I forget why, but we backed it up because I had to fix health up, and I don't have anything in my HP.
Oh, that's right. For some reason. All right.
I do remember that.
You now are in range of the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind. You feel a radiant aura surround you now.
Smack that
So
bitch.
I'm gonna get. I don't think the cannon can actually make it in here, but I'm gonna just get in the room.
So we have
'cause it's
15
gonna shoot
people
all
now?
this. But I'm going to put my gun against her neck and be like, "Time for me to return the favor," and I can use my crossbow for the radiant damage.
Okay.
Time for us to see if you can dodge this attack that I'm doing right now.
Exactly. For 22,
22 hit.
9 damage plus the radiant damage.
D4.
Three equaling 12 radiant.
Ooh, she's still up.
Dang it!
She is essentially going to lightning fast kind of warp behind this chair here. This couch. And kind of ducks behind it. But you see her face is just all messed up now. Like burning with this with that radiant blast. It's like,
You never looked lovelier.
you are all beneath me!
Number 2.
Alright.
That's another way to say poo.
I'm the one who really loves Strahd, not those other ones. Whoa, rapier attack. Natural 1, good job, Arena. Good
She's got water in her mind.
thing Esmeralda can't see. Which should give the help action to this white. Alright, she gets her
Every little bit helps.
reactions back. Alright, she's basically going to try to tip over this bookshelf onto you, Minerva. Do a telekinetic thrust. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go. 15?
15. Oh, that's enough. It's just short enough so where it doesn't actually hit you. So it just falls over.
Hey, don't treat books like that.
But she will do a flying sword times. A 22 to hit Minerva.
Yes.
You take 8 slashing.
Yeah.
21 to hit Esmeralda. She will take 11. And then a 10 to hit Vogel, but I'll miss.
Yeah, she will.
she'll come over to the store, kind of wave her hands in front of it, and you'll hear it unlock. She'll basically run through. Oh.
Did she close the door?
Yeah, she closed the door, but it's free action. You can just go through. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, she goes through. Sorry, it's not locked.
Open the door. Let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20. We will get there. So I will smack her with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Garbage roll. Much better roll. 21.
21 hits.
5 force damage.
Hey, how do you hit her?
I'm gonna. Does it kill her?
Well, how do you hit her?
Or
Yeah. How do you attempt to kill her?
how do I attempt to kill her? I wanna kick the door off its hinges and then use the Eldritch Blast to like force the door to hit her, like propel it at her and smack her with the door.
Yeah, she's like running away, and like you Eldritch Blast her, and she gets thrown into the wall here.
Number 2.
And as she turns her head to look at you as she's on the ground, you see like the bones beneath her flesh begin to like move under the skin. She goes, number one, as her limbs begin to elongate, her eyes begin bulging out, her ears enlong, her hair begins to fall out in chunks, and her like pretty little button nose begins to turn upright into like a bat nose.
She's a Githyanki.
And these wings begin to sprout from her fingers as her fingers elongate into bat wings. She's mutated into this.
A bit of an upgrade.
But you see she's like trying to cover her face, you know? It's like, don't look at me! Don't look at me!
I don't
One
have
last
my makeup on.
mechanical thing though, I'll need her to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Since she is still alive.
Base 2.
2?
Yeah.
That works on ranged ones too?
It's anything I hit. It's not even a. I'll double check to make sure.
What's a warlock thing?
If you hit a creature, so yeah.
It's 20 though.
I thought you said she got a 2.
No, she said number 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, she passes.
Or number 1.
Unless she has disadvantage.
Nope, 20.
20, yep, passes. She just turned into one of those winged, and I look at her straight at the ugly winged things that nobody likes to look at. A bat. Step back with the last of my movement.
Meanwhile, back in group battle.
Yeah. I just remember when we're doing that Druid Hill battle, I had the same music playing for like 3 hours. Like, kind of getting tired of it. A little bit. Alright. 2-man attack to Grude. 13 will miss. 20
Yay, finally.
20 will hit
Yeah.
for 9 slashing.
Okay.
Still in the
Better than what
black.
it was.
Esmeralda will run toward the dwarves, saying like, "What do you say, Vogel?" And she looked at this monster, like all a golem, like in the corner trying to hide herself, and she's like, "Holy!" crap!
Holy cow, Batman!
Holy Mackinac!
Batwoman!
Two-hand crossbow attacks with 11 and 6. Or, 11 and 8 will both miss.
She's completely flabbergasted.
Right. Alright, Grude.
Alright. So I'm gonna do another wisp with this guy just to hopefully kill him before I don't, die. 12?
Oh, will miss.
Ah. From Archer, do I have to hit to use that?
I still got Archer.
Yeah, I think I could still use it even if I miss.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll miss.
Oh.
Cool! This is really close. Okay. Sorry, little guy.
Right, Vio.
Alright, wait a minute.
Those will both hit. Right, how do you kill this one? Well, actually, no, that's not enough.
just-
Roll your damage. 3. Now it's enough.
And 5 rating. Okay. He'll just. Alright, just a minute. He just hears Grude just whiffing it and just runs over, jumps onto the bed, and with a lunging strike, just stab it through an eye hole and radiant damage, does more bursting stuff.
Okay. Another head gone. Or in the torso.
Alright, come on. She's running away, I think.
Oh, okay.
15. Up there.
Right. Minerva.
Oh, I see you still want some more. You disgusting fiend. No, I guess I don't know that yet. As I go over. One more.
She was
Oh
that way
my.
to begin with.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what's wrong with your face?
Oh. No, she's gonna run over. She's like, "Where's Anastrasya?" All I can see is this awful monster. And then, because I'm out of the radiant thing, I'm gonna jump back to the firebolt, and I'm gonna shoot. Hit for crit for 26,
Oh, crit, nice.
and
Roll your D8 twice too.
yeah, I got 211.
22.
No, I mean roll your thingamajigger twice for your arcane firearm.
Jeez. Yeah, I guess 31.
Oh, if only you were still in range of my thing.
Well, it would be a different. It would be the crossbow instead.
Okay, yeah, that takes up a big chunk of her health.
I'm imagining when like it fires like this, it's almost like something that's like kind of lodged, so then there's like too much fuel or something to like, and then just does these like big bursts.
Oh yeah, like you put too much gasoline in it. Whatever.
Get the choke.
Yep. Right. Irina will basically take the dash action. Everyone who sees this thing for the first time is going to be horrified. Actually, she's going to check on.
Actually, she looks kind of better than previous.
Yeah.
Vogelsuch is immune to frighten, and he's also horribly ugly and has a his terrorizing gaze or whatever is a form of dread, so he's probably unfazed by this.
Irina's going to check on Gertruda, who's like probably huddled in a corner, like hands over her head. It's like, is it over? She goes, no, I still hear screaming.
bat noises for some reason.
Yeah.
There's some awful, horrific bat-type screeches. Must be Vogelsuch.
Alright, she's going to... She's going to do a lot of things. A lot of fun things.
I can't wait because I'm in the other room.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading things here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right, she's gonna let out this horrifying, like, scream that just echoes through the halls. It's almost like a sonar, going off. I need Vogel, Minerva, and Esmeralda to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'll get it.
20.
8.
We'll take yours.
Okay. 19. Vogel, you don't know if you have eardrums, so you think you're fine. Esmeralda is fine. Keep up with Esmeralda, there you go. Minerva, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or constitution check until the start of her next turn.
Got it.
As, like, you just hear this, like, ringing in your ears that won't go away. You rolled an 8.
Yeah, pretty bad.
You're also frightened of her.
Okay. So I can't go. I have to go away from her.
You can't go towards her, but you already have disadvantage. But I think. Yeah, until her next turn. So it's you just can't move towards her. Basically, you still have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. She's going to. Yeah, she's basically going to go halfway up here. She's like, "Don't look at me! Don't!" And as she's transforming, obviously her body can't take it, she's gonna vomit a cone of blood. This corrosive blood in your direction.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh.
15-foot cone. Here. So I need all of you there to make me a dexterity saving throw.
We get any cover from the doorway, even though it doesn't have a door on it anymore?
Oh, there is a
Then
door.
it's not a doorway.
Oh, there is a doorway there. Yeah. Yeah, half cover.
Plus
Plus 2.
2. So 18 total.
Vio, can you roll Esmeralda for me as I do the...
Oh, sorry.
What's not your fault?
Dex save?
Yeah, dex save. So that
9.
is...
Plus 2 for 11.
Take 5 bludgeoning and 2 necrotic damage, so half that if you succeeded.
So 2 and 1. You succeeded.
Great. And do it again, because she does it twice.
Does it twice.
Yep.
Natural 20. Now I'm getting my nat 20s.
Alright, now she rolls high. Oh, now it's Minerva's turn.
Right.
Esmeralda gets like a face full of acid, and then Minerva's like, "What's going on?" and leans in.
You take 9 damage, half, except for Minerva, you take the full.
Yep. I look terrible.
Luckily, you really want to run away.
Would Minerva have disadvantage of that because she's frightened?
Creature can't attack, just attack rolls.
Okay.
And ability checks, not saving throws.
And she is going to fly backwards. This way.
When will her turn end?
Vogel.
Oh, yeah, look, I do have enough room to get in there. What do I see around the corners?
You see the large tower that up above is the red glow of the heart. But as you approach her, give me a wisdom saving throw. As she makes another, a little less intense sonic screaming erection.
15.
15. You are good. You can tell she was trying to get into your mind.
If the only thing this does is frightened while I have my form of dread up for the next 6 rounds or so, frightened. I am immune to frightened. Okay, never mind then. I'll go ahead and take 2 attacks on her.
Okay.
First one. Just always these single digits on these. I cannot hit her. 13 is the highest.
Yeah, you kind of sucked this combat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's been
Wait
really
a
bad.
minute. I pulls away Vogel's mask. Randy!
Would have been really nice, bardic inspiration, but
Anything else?
that'll be my turn. Yeah.
I only get so many of them.
Right, Esmeralda will run forward. The same thing's gonna happen when she gets close. Wisdom saving throw. She rolls a 6. And Anastrasya basically goes, halt! And Esmeralda just stops in place. And she basically can't move. She gave the command spell. It's just like, I
What
can't
else did
move.
she get?
Those are your reactions, baby. So she can't do anything. Right, Grude.
Well, I'm gonna run over. Good. 60 feet, I think. Using a dash. I think that's as far as what I can do.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Still have a bonus action, but I don't think you can see her.
I can't, yeah, if I didn't attack, I can't use it.
Right, Vio.
I'm pretty much gonna do the same.
You just get close enough to make your circle, maybe.
Wait, Minerva's looking really bad, right?
Like 11 out of 50.
Okay. You're just out of range of a cure wound, so I'm gonna give you a healing word. 5 back at least.
Thanks, Theo. Feels a lot better.
So screaming.
Hey, Minerva. You are frightened, and you.
I'm a disadvantage for attacks.
You're out of visual range, so you technically don't have disadvantage right now. But
You
if
can
you
see her
then
from
yes.
behind the corner, but Vogel's in front of her, and she's kind of behind the corner.
Yeah. I'm wondering if.
You can still see her though. It'll be like half. It'll be like 3/4 cover, so it'll be hard to hit her.
I will, with my disadvantage, I'm gonna step in the door and just with my crossbow.
Can't walk. Oh wait, she's on.
Oh, I can't go close.
Oh, once you go there, she's in visual range. Yeah, as long as you can see her, you're frightened.
Yeah, because if I.
So that means you can take one step forward, basically.
Because if I can shoot the crossbow, it'll go. Is it any attack within that range? Like, can it go out of the circle and carry the radiant damage?
As long as you're in the circle.
Okay, because I would like to, but I need to see her to do that, and then I'll be going at disadvantage as well on this.
Hey, disadvantage is better than not at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna there with a quivering hand, both hands on the crossbow. You meanie, and then shoot for 24 to hit.
Was that disadvantage?
Oh, I gotta roll again.
Yeah.
For 7 to hit.
Yeah, not gonna hit.
Did you say that hits?
Does not hit.
Okay, I was gonna be like, whoa!
Right, Irina will kneel. Was there anything else? Move your cannon or anything?
I think I'll get to shoot the cannon further down there because that will be easier. So I'm gonna just move it at 15 feet.
You can have it dash. It's not going to attack.
Yeah, so it'll be in the hallway, and maybe we'll catch it next turn. Yeah, that's the MO.
Right, Irina will kind of look at Grude and go, "You just stay here. I think my friends did something stupid," and we'll dash.
That's a given.
I guess we dash into the room. All right. Just gonna lunge forward and let out another horrifying shriek. She does a lot of these. Vogel and Esmeralda needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
9.
Oh. Never mind. Too late.
Oh, if you want to be control over it,
Nope,
I'll take a 22. We'll take a 22. Yeah, that's fine.
I guess we'll go with yours.
Vogel, you take 9 force damage as like these sonic waves just emanate from all around her, and Esmeralda will take half that. And she is going to do a claw attack against you, Vogel.
Okay.
An 8 will miss.
Miss.
She's gonna do it again. 10 will miss. going to do it again. Okay, natural 20.
That'll hit.
But instead of doing damage, she is going to grapple you.
Okay.
She's going to grapple you and begin flying this way. She's going to take you outside.
Opportunity attack.
Esmeralda was told to stay put.
Wow, that's still effect.
Yep. End of her turn. End of the bride's turn.
Yeah. You could reveal the area, please.
So this is like the inner wall. You can see the courtyard below.
Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna long live the king you?
Let's see. I'm going to just try to attack her twice.
If you're grappled.
I just need to roll double digits.
You're also flying, since she had to fly kind of high, you're about 20... See here. You're about 20 feet 13, in the air.
13 on both of those.
Miss.
I'm going to cast Misty Step. Doop.
You can see her, like, about to try to, like, bite your neck. You're just like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And I'll...
So is it Misty Step?
I will, yep, and then I will the rest of the way run this way, towards the stairs.
Okay. Gain some more health. He's not taking that radiant damage.
Right, because she keeps not getting hit by me and moves out of the way.
Esmeralda can finally move.
I'll point her in the direction she went, that the bat went.
Oh yeah, thanks.
I don't think she would be dumb enough to go into an open thing like this alone. But she probably like ready an attack.
She already did her action, so.
Oh, okay.
She's not going to get close to the bride. So she knows
no,
what happened.
I'm looking more at the cliff.
It's like, need to take risk, Vio. She runs through. And she goes, so that not too far down. It's only one floor, so not too bad.
Only.
She'll do two crossbows.
And each floor here, like 20 feet tall.
Finally, 2 hits. Alright, but it's not magical, so. So we'll do some damage. Rude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running, I guess.
Oh, by the way, you're not frightened anymore, Minerva.
Yay! I think, okay, actually I won't end up there, because I can't do anything, so I'll just be like right here.
Okay.
Okay. End of my turn.
Right, you.
Alright, I'm gonna... what do I do? Yeah, I'm gonna dash just so I can get a little bit of extra distance. And go here.
Take 2 steps forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Minerva. You can move again.
We gotta get her. Gotta go. And then so she's gonna
Oh, I wish I could carry my cannon. Can I?
You can. You can, or you'll just be at half movement since you're carrying a small item.
You can.
Yeah, because I guess it would be the same then. Because if it's 30, then it would.
Yeah,
it would just.
If that's even works for you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna send the cannon out. I'll be just behind Grude. And then I'm going to... yeah, I can't...
Oh, by the way, is there anything to the left?
Oh, yeah.
Incidentally.
Oh, it's a whole armory full of heat-seeking missiles. Bat repellent.
Well,
into those kinds of hallways again.
Yeah.
Just full of rat kings in armor.
Here, I'll tell you what it is. Dark alcoves line the walls of this long hall. The ceilings has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from dark clouds above sporadically illuminate the hall, lighting the faces of life-size human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
Notice as I'm running by.
And you can see a stairway leading down.
Because I don't think there's any way I can get there to shoot her.
Not really.
So I guess I'll just get there to get there. So I'm gonna sprint. And I'm gonna stand a little bit of ways, so I'm gonna go to the other side of it. That's all done.
Okay. It'd be fun if she had a push attack, a group AoE push attack. Just saying. But everyone's playing it. Yeah, so...
I was actually thinking about something. What if Vogelsuch ends up grappling somebody and then running off of a cliff and then using his boots and stuff to teleport himself back up?
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Right, she is going to gain more health. Swoop down into here. Hit all these people with a vomit attack. So Esmeralda, the cannon, Grude, Irina.
Was it 15 feet?
Oh, it's 15. Yeah, it was hard to see.
You were measuring it from Irina.
Oh, sorry.
Or Esmeralda.
Good old Grude gets me in it.
Esmeralda, Grude, cannon.
What kind of save?
A disgusting save.
I think it was con, if it's the...
Dexterity.
Oh, dex.
Oh.
14.
Well, Alright, Vio and Esmeralda will take...
I'm not in range.
Oh, sorry, who am I thinking of?
The cannon?
Esmeralda and
The
Grude.
Rude in the cannon.
Okay, roll for the cannon. Sorry, it's getting late.
X in the cannon. Everything's just 20, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she needs to stop running away so we can kill her.
Best cannon in the world.
It just gets on, it crunches down on its little spider legs and just hops up in the air.
Alright, the cannon will take 3 damage. Grude will take 3 damage. Esmeralda will take 6 damage. And she's going to attempt to claw attack you, Minerva.
Oh, I hope she would notice me here.
got echolocation. She's a bat.
22.
It hits.
Right. She grapples you. And flies away this direction into the air. Esmeralda will get an attack.
Esmeralda, attack of opportunity?
And
Yeah.
Esmeralda will get an attack. 11 will miss. And as you are in the air, she's gonna try a bite. She's gonna do a bite. Does a 14 hit Minerva.
No.
Her mouth is still slit from all the bile and blood dripping from her mouth. She goes, "Stand still, stand still! Tell me I'm pretty, tell me I'm pretty!"
You are pretty ugly. And gives herself a high five.
She's flying about 20 feet in the air. Oh.
Am I my own cannon? Because I just sick burned you.
Is stepping over the cannon double movement?
You can walk through friends, no problem.
Okay. Let me get out to here. Gonna have to just can't hit her with a weapon attack, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast. Still rolling single digits. There's a hit, 25.
Finally.
For 1 force damage.
Dice really like you tonight.
Yeah, I'm there. I should switch to physical dice, but I do need her to make a concentration, wisdom save. Sorry, wisdom save.
8.
Fails. Can she be frightened?
We don't want her to be frightened.
Can she be frightened, Joey?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm checking.
Yeah.
She does know common. She knows
It would be under resistance.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
It'd be
kidding.
under.
she can be frightened.
It'd be a very weird way to figure out that she just knows common now.
She's more frightened of herself.
I don't want to use this, but we, Nope, I'm gonna have to hope that everybody else can take her down, so I'm gonna hold on to that. She is frightened, so she can't get close to me, but she can see me! As I morph my form of dread to look like her, and just taunt her like that.
Oh, you know what you should do? Make it look like her normal self.
Normal self, but you know... Yeah.
Without
what I
her
should do, just
makeup.
disguise self, but just look like her. But guess who has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and guess, well, they can see me.
Our attacks at advantage if,
frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks. Nope.
Okay.
Not according to the 2014 reference.
It's probably the same as the other one. Right, Esmeralda will run here. She says disadvantage against you, I guess. Do you have... Okay, yeah.
No, she has disadvantage in general while she can see me.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Two-hand crossbow. Both of them will miss.
This is just horrible.
Yeah, I know, this combat would have been over 20 minutes ago.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Story.
Alright, here we go.
We don't mind going a tiny bit later.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna Scucho. Yeah, I can get it here, fine. Over here, and I'm gonna use a guiding bolt. Level 2.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Well, I'll still try my bonus action. Sorry for Archer, which is 23, okay.
There we go.
Oh gosh. 11
Nice.
radiant damage. Let's go! ugly woman.
Finally can't heal.
Yeah.
Alright. Vio.
I'm gonna be over here, so I'm not too much in line with everybody else. And what do I have to just get her with?
You have Earthbind?
Oh, that only ever counted once.
She's flying.
Yeah, but that's never gonna work. I'm going to get her, since she's got disadvantage with stuff, I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers, which she has to make a saving throw of 14 Wisdom.
Too bad you don't have Tasha's Hideous Laugh. Rolls a 6.
Sweet. She takes, ooh,
Damn.
22 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far. Oh crap!
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on with that.
Force movement, so that means she'll drop
Yeah, that's
Minerva.
force movement.
Is falling D6 or D8?
D6 per 10 feet.
Okay.
You look at the little bottom left. I've got a. Oh no, I didn't upload the fall damage macro. Never mind.
Okay. Minerva, you take 10 bludgeoning damage as you're dropped onto the cobblestone. You are prone.
I make a splat noise, but I am still alive.
She has to move away.
Yeah. At maximum movement.
Okay. She just goes, don't look at me! Don't look at me! She'll basically fly 40 feet in this direction. Esmeralda kind of turns to you, Vio, and it's like, we need her in the aura!
Sorry. I think I've got enough movement for there.
Okay. Good job, though.
Hey,
Yeah, good
Well,
good
the
calling. I
crossbows-
mean, you did 22 damage. Holy crap!
It's like after all this combat, I'm doing like pot shots. It's like finally.
Yeah.
Right, Minerva.
Crossbows? You okay, Minerva?
Hey, crossbows.
Oh, she doesn't have that negative anymore.
Well, but it's just I have to be in the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you.
Minerva is going to walk over and just like limply lift up her crossbow and be like, "Gotta end this here. It's getting ridiculous." And I'm gonna shoot for the crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot with, and I want to use my bardic inspiration to give me a D8,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit for 18.
18 hits.
All right. For 4 piercing damage plus the 6 radiant.
D4.
Oh, D4. Okay. So, sorry. D4. So 4. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna get my cannon in here. Something happens. Yeah, there's. It's just with us now. Yeah.
It's just following us like the luggage.
I'm just hanging out here, and so like probably not doing great. Would need help if possible.
It's actually out of range for the help action. Yeah, 30 feet away.
I think this is fine. We've got a firing squad now.
Yeah. She'll do a crossbow attack.
and she can't come closer to us.
18. No, she has 12 damage.
Oh! And a D4.
4. This was like... Ooh, you max damage?
Yeah.
Where have these
there we
rolls
go.
been?
Almost max damage.
She's been worrying about Gertrude, okay? She has a lot on her plate.
Right.
And
She's
chasing
worried
down
about
her
the
friends who did
Gertrude,
something
though.
stupid.
Is she frightened until
let
your
me-
next turn?
Let me see. Until the end of my next turn.
Alright, so she can't move forward. Minerva, you're in range of her scream. So what she's gonna do, since she's frightened, she's like howling in agony. She's basically gonna like fly to the ground, start wailing in pain. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You're good.
Yes! She gives a sigh of relief because she's like, I almost died.
Now, why did you move that close?
But he still takes the damage. You take 5 force damage.
Oh, I'm good. Don't worry. I have 1 HP left.
But she can't move forward.
I forgot that that my shot. I thought my shot was like 40 or something, but it's like 80.
Right, Vogel.
Close. I'll stand back a little bit. Yeah, same things. Eldritch Blast, because that's all I can really do. I'm not going to take out a spear and try and chuck it. Natural 20.
Hooray!
Finally.
Make it up.
8.
dice have shown pity.
Unfortunately, 8 force damage,
Okay.
and wisdom save, please. Which she has... Nope, it's a save, so she's fine.
Rolls a 10.
She is frightened again. Second attack.
Why do we keep scaring her?
Oh, it was almost a 19. The 3 is surrounded by a 16, a 19, and a 17, so screw you, dice.
Okay, I'll take chasing her away as she's frightened, as opposed to her picking one of us up and dropping us off the side.
Very true.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Because if she does that, we've got portcullises to deal with too, on top of damage.
Esmeralda's can't get close enough to hit her, so she'll do 2 crossbows. 9, 11. She's sucking today.
Ugh.
Rains in her eyes, not her fault.
Alright. Cool.
Right, Grude. She is wailing on the cobblestone, the wet cobblestone, in pain.
Are you quit?
You can see her. She's like trying to rip at her skin, like she wants to tear her disgusting face off.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Any more disturbing things that she's doing?
Yeah, any. New story with 17. Okay.
It hits.
14 radiant
Ooh.
damage. Finally! Jeez!
There you go.
Grude. How do you do it?
Yay!
Very much as she's hunched over, it's clawing at her face. I'm gonna point at her head so that way I'm probably like, hey lady, take this! And then as she looks up at me with her hands clawed around her face, the arrow will go like through her head and then like out through like her back body because she's hunched over. Just all the way through. And then the radiant damage is like going through, it's like exploding through the part of the body.
She like swallows it. Bloop.
Yep. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. And her belly just explodes out, like blood and viscera just pour out, and as this holy light just burns her from within, and much like Ludmilla, her body begins to just shrivel up and burn, and she goes, "I have to see Strahd again. I need to see it one last time." And her lower half just kind of implodes in on itself.
Nice.
And she is dead.
Woohoo!
Grude is going to take her teeth.
No hesitation, just run over there.
You know, like, oh, I've seen that done before.
As you pass by, Esmeralda goes, it's tradition for vampire hunters. Oh, you're just going right for it. Yep, there you go.
Oh, I went underneath Minerva, now I can't move. Oh, I can grab Esmeralda. Thank you, Minerva.
You're like, Irina's like,
you can always do the click drag highlight an area, and then you can grab yourself from that.
Irina goes like, oh, thank goodness that's over. She goes, oh my god, Gertruda. She'll run inside and go check on her.
The room's on fire because of the knocked over sconce.
Luckily, we did that because the aura, I think, only had 1 round left.
Nice.
Ugh.
Do I have to roll anything to get these teeth, or do they just pop on out?
If you want to do a strength roll.
Sure. I do.
No, you don't.
Here, use my crowbar.
It's...
Deez takes out a little crowbar and like just goes in and helps pry off, and you take it's like even bigger than Ludmilla's since it was transformed.
Yeah, because then it's her front 2 teeth also.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a rodent's teeth.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, yeah. It's even more vampire-like. Or I mean, it's even more bat-like.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Esmeralda goes, that one's a new one for me. I've never seen one do that before.
Just like put them in my pocket. I was having an awful time that whole fight. I am still winded.
Why are all the wives so annoying?
Right?
I couldn't hit a single thing.
Does he have like a thing for annoying women? Like, what is it?
No offense, Irina.
Oh, she's not here. She can't hear us.
Minerva looks incredibly bad.
I'm gonna give her a 3rd level cure wounds.
Well, I do have a healing potion. I have a healing potion, a healing.
You need both.
Well, if you want a short rest, we can you can save that healing.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad idea. So if you want to save on that, but you see, Irina.
How much health does the short rest do? The hit dice.
It's based on your hit dice. So
yeah.
Depending on how many you have left from last time.
Yeah.
I do have like 4 left, so.
We'll wrap it up here for a second, but okay. You see Irina kind of sitting on one of these couches, her arm over Gertruda, who's kind of like shaking a little bit. You all take if you want to take a short rest, you can. I'm not forcing you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think we'll need it.
I need my spell slots back, so.
And Irina is kind of consoling Gertruda, but her eyes, you see her eyes kind of catch a portrait on the wall. And she like stares at it, and her eyes go wide, and you see this look of disgust. And you just go, how dare he?
Portrait of who?
She gestures towards a portrait on the one of the walls.
Of who?
I'm showing you.
Oh.
Oh, he already got it commissioned.
Real quick, Joey, do people who lost max HP, does that reset on the short rest, or do they have to hold on to that?
Does not.
Okay.
So Grude, I think took it in the last fight. Minerva lost some health. Yeah, you're still feeling a little winded from that. But yeah, you see a portrait of Irina on the wall in like informal wear. And Irina,
how old does it look?
Irina steps forward and goes, "Can't believe that monster. This is disgusting."
Wait. How old does it look old?
Give me a investigation check.
Never mind.
6. It actually doesn't take much. This thing is obviously hundreds of years old. It's very worn.
I don't think that's you.
Theo, it looks exactly like me.
But it looks older than you.
I don't know.
Doesn't it?
This place is weird. Maybe it just aged on its own. And she has like she's kind of holding her her shoulder like she's looking uncomfortable.
Does the neck on the portrait, can we see if there's any bite marks?
No obvious bite marks. Her hair is covering part of the part of her neck.
Did an author sign their name? Or an artist?
Yeah, Caleb Land, yeah.
And there's a link to their Patreon.
Yep. But no, there's no artist, there's no title saying who it is.
Clearly, it's a portrait of Irina because that's what the handout's called.
We'll look at it now.
Dot. If you don't like it, we could always toss it into the fire.
I wouldn't hate that. She's like examining the picture. Mr. Leaf did say it's a red-haired woman from a long time ago.
Watches over the study.
And it could be one of your ancestors, maybe.
Is he talking of the portrait or talking of a person? Is the portrait alive?
Well, he said she watches over the secret entrance.
In the study?
I go up to the portrait and
Yeah.
take it off the wall.
Let's make sure it's not sovereign glue or anything.
I'm gonna find a way to use that in the game. And get some sovereign glue and just go to town with it.
This castle isn't made of stone at all. It's plywood. It peels off enamels.
This is just a movie set.
And look, turns camera 180 degrees, shows off cast and crew.
How come we didn't notice this before?
Oh, sweet, a buffet table.
Craft services, the real heroes of the film industry.
Yet strangely enough, they never usually have craft cheese.
Sorry, I'm trying to find exactly where in this guide this part is.
I know, we're just losing our brain cells as we wait.
Yeah.
Control F.
Don't hit control, hit Alt F4.
Control A, delete.
Yeah. You're able to take it off. But like as you do, Tatiana goes, Irina goes, spoiler, I guess. She goes, it's like, wait, what is she? What's that on her arm? And you see the bracelet that she gave to you all that time ago.
Oh, the one that she didn't want to.
Did we not sell it?
Oh, the one's still in my pocket.
Yeah, I think I retroactively made you sell it and then not make you sell it. But it does have the name Tatiana inscribed on it.
I do remember that, yeah.
And she like holds it up. She asks you to. She can see it again. She holds it up, and it is a exact match.
Well, one mystery solved at least.
Is there a hidden passage or doorway behind the painting?
There's not.
Would it be like... Because this door that she led us out of was technically a secret before... No, that was the other one.
Yeah, that was in the bedroom.
What if we put out the fire? Maybe it's under the fireplace, because that happens sometimes.
We could try that. Why does it look like me?
Like I said, it could just be an old relative. And given that nobody's left this area for so long, it's possible.
400 years, Vio.
Hey.
We're not elves like you. We don't live long lives.
No, she could be your great-great-grandmother.
Identical.
I think you might need a couple more greets in there, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Esmeralda will put a hand on her shoulder and goes, we'll figure it out. Just don't worry about it for now. Worry about your friend. And she goes she puts the hand axe over her shoulder all cool and goes, let me worry about you. You worry about your friend.
Minerva's gonna. Her friend isn't here with her right now, is she?
Gertruda? Yeah, she's on the.
Right by the fire.
couch.
Okay. Yeah. Right. I'm still in the hall.
I still won. I'm not conscious. Alright, so you can take a short rest.
Oh, I did. Got 8 health back.
You can do multiple hit die.
I did multiple die.
Oh, that's it?
Ouch.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Oof.
I only had 2 left from last time.
You have Song of Rest? Yep, you
Actually, yes. Or wait, do I?
might not. That might be
no.
a higher level.
Oh wait, no, that's an ability, not a spell.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We'll get a D6 then, I guess, or
Yeah,
level?
you get an extra D6.
level 7. D6.
You're not, oh, I maxed it out. I get another 6. Double digits.
2 for me.
Take that.
Yay. But I am very tempted to just use my potion of regular healing.
Yeah, if you're still low.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that up. So this is now.
I have 1 dice left in my short heal. Do you think I should just use it? I guess I should just use it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get over this short rest.
So 2d4 is 5 plus 2 is 7. And that's it. So I'm all done.
Next dice, yes. First.
Alright, so I'm at 21, so that's a lot better. Versus 1.
The cure wounds that I gave you still counts.
Yeah, if you want to use that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was the number? Sorry.
It was 16.
Got it. 37. Here we go.
So a few hours have passed. It's probably nearing midnight, like 11ish or so. Esmeralda will kind of warn you all. It's like, I don't think we can rest here for the long term. If we do, it'll be dusk. Well beyond dusk. And we risk running into Strahd.
We don't have the 8 hours to spare. Yes.
Unless we remain extremely hidden.
Let's make this. Well, they'll find the dead bodies very quickly. Seek us out. I don't think. Unless we can sit into a pocket dimension somewhere that we will have any chance of hiding from.
Unless we find an extremely good hiding spot.
Wink, wink. Maybe if we
I'll
go
have
into
that.
the fire, it'll hide us, and I start walking towards the fire.
Well, we'll do that next time since it's late.
Yeah, no.
I'll let you walk into the fire next time.
Yeah. Next time on Curse of Strahd, and that's just a picture of Vogelsuch screaming
on
as he
fire.
burns alive.
Well,
He did it to himself.
Vogelsuch, enter the fire and cut to just Vogelsuch on the ground. In
I
flames.
never asked the fire if it killed me.
The fire killed me. Right, that is another bride down.
Yeah, return to this polycule into a monogamous relationship.
We're saying
Oh, that masked one. Okay, I forgot
Yeah.
all
No,
about her.
There's another. There's still Sasha, so it's still a polycule.
Sasha's the only
Not
good
for
one.
long.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you, everyone. I like that fight a little bit more than the Milla one.
I liked it until she started running away from everything, and we couldn't hit her with it, like we were stormtroopers trying to shoot a paper bag.
You didn't really get closer, but she has a lot of reactions about being close.
Yeah, no, we saw those.
Yeah, we saw one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Personal
I think
space, personal space.
I hit maybe 3 times out of all of my attacks, which I attacked twice in a turn with all of those. So it's like, oh, it was ridiculous.
Oh, and just if you're curious, that sword that was flying on its own, if you observed it, it just looked like a normal rapier. It obviously was being controlled by her, and it wasn't the sword herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was throwing around enough telekinetic stuff. That's what I assumed.
Yeah. There is an item called a flying sword, which basically gives you like a 20-foot reach or something.
I think
And
somebody had that in a previous campaign. I forget who or which one.
There's also
I don't think it was this game.
a creature, a flying animated sword or flying sword, sword of animated attack, something like that.
Yeah.
Is a creature.
I thought about putting that in there, but like, it's not that strong, so she wouldn't have a weapon. So,
Yeah.
Right.
I think it might have been one of my characters. But I never used it.
In one of our games.
Yeah,
it's pretty
I never
powerful.
used it,
It's
so.
pretty powerful. I don't remember giving anyone that.
Did you steal it? Did you steal it?
We had
Oh
someone.
no, I'm thinking of divine weapon or whatever it is, where you summon
spiritual
one.
weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spiritual weapon, because that pretty much works the exact same way.
More or less.
Oh, I got the 9th level
Oh,
spell version
a
of,
rogue can like. Oh, I guess it'd be hard since they're ranged, but like they do a sneak attack at 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Under
It
the
sounds
range.
so
Yeah.
silly.
Oh, if they're a swashbuckler, so they don't have to have a target within 5 feet.
Yeah. Or stay hidden, you're advantaged.
No one's played a rogue in our game since Randy's character.
I'll be a rogue next.
I guess
Think you're a
Vera.
rogue.
I guess Vera was a rogue in Strixhaven, but that kind of only half counts.
I played one, an arcane trickster.
One of the longer games, not just like a one shot.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be a Kenku rogue next game, Joey. Just for you.
Why just for Joey?
if you play Humblewood, I might allow you playing a Corvum. That's the only way you can get around it.
Can I be 3 Mapox in a trench coat?
There's someone on the Hit Point Press Discord. That's their username. 3 Mapox in a trench coat. Yep. Anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for staying a little late.
Yep. No problem.
Oh, this was good. I honestly, the fighting the brides was stressing me out a little bit more than actually doing it. Although frustrating. This one,
Yeah.
it's like not as overwhelming as I thought it was gonna be.